welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Cricket Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers around the world and interstate and in South Africa. We've got something to say about that very shortly. I cannot believe what's happening in the last few days, Colin. This cricket...
It's a disgrace.
It's put the cricket right down the bottom.
You know what I'm calling for? I'm calling for the 2015 World Cup to be given to New Zealand.
I reckon they'll probably lose it. Now, I'm telling you now, they're going to lose a lot of money over this, Colin. They probably will transfer that. I wouldn't be surprised. You might be right there. Because who's going to go and watch it? They say, oh, you got him for this stuff. They'd probably have some other stuff next time.
Exactly.
Put it on their shoes or something.
Let's talk about what's happened then. This inform the viewers. The Australian Test cricket team. What's happened?
Well, they've all been just practically exonerated for tampering with the ball. And
No, they haven't been exonerated.
well, not exonerated. That's the other way around.
Accused.
Accused, yeah, of being tampering with the ball.
Is there any doubt in your mind that they have tampered with the ball?
There's no shadow of doubt at all. It's open to everybody in the world to see it. Everybody, it was on TV. When I was watching, I said, what is going on here?
Even blind Freddie.
Well, he can't see.
But he was seeing it.
He's seen it.
Yeah.
So, in other words, the whole world was watching Australia make a greatest fool of themselves in the history of cricket.
We've seen Bancroft, who's been instructed to tamper with the ball.
Hey, he was a dodo.
He's been instructed by the leadership group. They
Coming
said,
from Lehman. Yeah.
Well, they're denying that.
Well, yeah,
but they're saying it's Stephen Smith and David Warner, basically.
They're the main
leadership group. Now,
of course, Bancroft too.
Yeah, Bancroft's the one that's the stooge, the boob, the dum-dum, the pawn. So what's your thoughts on, you've been in sport for 60 years, Barry?
Oh, I've been in sport for a long time and I've never seen so much ridiculous...
what's your thoughts on cheating?
Look, cheating goes on in most sports, but this is a different sort of sport to be cheating on, with tampering with a ball. I mean, football, you can not play well. Cricket, you can get yourself run out. But this tampering with the ball incident, it's got to go down as the worst. What would you say? What it has done to the cricket? Following.
Not the Cricket Australian team as well.
Or the world now, because
there'd be a lot of people happy about it in other countries.
Well, it's going on in Australia. Pakistan, they got caught about 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's right, for spot fixing, no balls.
No, and some tampering too, I think they were, but they just wiped it out.
Yeah.
But no, I cannot believe it. It's coming from Mr. Lehman. He's got to go.
You reckon it's Lehman? That's the headline, Stephen Smith and Lehman.
I got the headline, that's my headline.
What about Warner? He was saying...
He's going too, but...
So Stephen Smith, Lehman and Warner.
Smith and... Stephen Smith and Darren Lehman, they are the main culprits, and it's just gone down the track, and Warner's got into it. The other players, Bancroft, he's been made a fool of, really.
Their apologies afterwards was pretty lame at the press conference. They were sort of saying, "Oh, it won't happen again. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. Move on."
They must think the public is so naive that it's going to just pass on. It's probably been going on for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if Pakistan and West Indies over there in their territory.
Well, no need to blame other countries. It's Australia.
I'm not blaming, but I think that if Australia's been doing it...
Well, it's been happening for a long time, you know, people rubbing dirt into the ball.
Well, when I was bowling, I used to put a bit of
spit on the ball.
on.
Yeah, that's been legalised.
Yeah.
It's pretty ordinary.
This is way over the top, and Australia's going to take a long time to get over this episode, I can tell you now.
It's affected a lot of sports in Australia. The Australian Sports Commission have come out, who supply money for sports, have said that they need to be sacked.
Yeah.
The other head, the Australian, I just got a personal apology from Mr. Sutherland. He sent me an apology email saying we apologise for our bad behaviour.
Well, the apologies and all that sort of stuff, it's not going to go down to... We're just a pack of cheats. That's all we are.
Well, that's what's up. That's the label.
That's what it is. It's no other name for it. They're a pack of cheats. But they've been so up front with it too. They must think everybody's blind.
How long has this been going on with the Australian
team? If Australia's been doing it, I mean...
Is this just a one-off?
No, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't. I reckon Pakistan, they can do anything over there.
Yeah, that's true. India. But Australia has sort of got, we're the good guys. We're the We're the fair
We were
people.
the- we were the
we
good
are
guys.
the straight up and down. We don't like unfair. We don't like cheaters. We don't
Well,
like liars.
it might have been going on with you take a bit of Vaseline in your pocket or something. But
Oh,
that's no big deal. I mean, there's been some sort of little bit of tampering in the last
Well,
30 years.
Faf du Plessis a couple of years ago got fined. He had a zip on his pants, like a metal
Oh,
zip,
there we go.
and he was rubbing the ball against his metal zip.
Well, that's his own property, isn't it?
Yeah,
Probably,
so it wasn't. It was there. Everyone they made him take the zip off and
so
wear
his pants fall down.
And they had a side zip. Not his pants didn't fall
I
down.
forget all
but-
about that. Colin. That's-
but it was called Zipgate.
yeah, that'd be Zipco. That'd
Yeah.
be over.
So that's that. So what do you reckon, Stephen Smith should
Stephen
do?
Smith should be stood right, not
Yeah.
asked to get off the ground.
Hmm.
He should be stood down straight away. Same with Lehman. Of course, Bancroft's got to go because he's admitted all the stuff too. But it'll
So-
come out that Lehman and Smith were in the whack for sure.
Did he apologise the other day, Stephen
Who?
Smith? I don't think so. He sort of said that he regretted what they did, and that they didn't really
Oh, I
give
don't
a
think he's
proper
apologised. He
apologise. So,
hasn't-
so what are you demanding from
Look,
Steve Smith?
I reckon Lehman and Smith have got to stand down right now.
Yeah.
I reckon, and they'll be very lucky to get back into the cricket scene again.
Are you
ever.
wanting an apology?
I want two decent, proper apologies, yeah. Otherwise, Australia's going to be. Well, they sort of have a special name when you cheat. Is there another
Just
special name?
Cheaters, liars, stealers.
Well, that's we'll be. People will be saying, don't go and play against Australia because they're cheats.
Now I'm just going
That's
to.
putting it very mildly.
Yeah, I got a bit of a devil's advocate question here. Could I say that this is just a little bit of rubbing on the ball? Are we overreacting?
It's not a little rubber in the ball at all, Colin. It's using some sort of cream, whatever it is,
No, sandpaper.
or sandpaper. I mean, when you sandpaper your arm, it's very sore. And
Yeah.
it leaves a big mark. Same on the ball. Nice red shiny ball with a sandpaper. It's going to
Scuff one side.
be all flat. Yeah, not shiny.
You make it all reverse swing and whatnot.
And well, it just doesn't do the normal thing. No, it just. I cannot believe we were 1-1. I mean, and Test series over there, or 2-2.
So what do you make of them Australians saying, Bancroft saying, oh well, it didn't work, so it didn't work, so
Sorry,
why are we
about
making
that.
a fuss about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Stephen Smith. He's the greatest batsman. He was
Yeah.
the greatest batsman after Bradman. But now, I'm afraid, Stephen, you've got right down very, very low in my estimation. Now, I mean, he's such a very easy-going fella, Stephen. I cannot believe it. Who do you think might have been the instigator to actually do it?
It was him. Him and
No,
Warner.
it'd be Lehman, I think.
Well, Lehman's sitting there, fat faced,
No, Lehman would do it.
and he's going shrugging his
No,
shoulders.
look, you can't imagine Stephen Smith come up and say, "Listen, we're going to tamp the ball this week.
They're
Let's go
protecting
this
him.
test."
Yeah, well, this is
And then Lehman. I don't.
The big problem is too, Barry, is that how they've pre-thought about this. That they haven't just sort of scratched the ball up for a second. They've had a team meeting about this and said we're going to scratch the ball
The
up.
whole team knew, Colin, coming from the coach.
We're going to talk about this.
I mean,
I think you're right about the coach knowing.
he knew it all right. Look, I cannot. Why would unless there's big money involved in this, Colin? Why would they do it? I mean,
They want to win
Well,
at all costs.
we lost the first test. Well, they got wiped us off the map the first test, and the second test was a draw. Another one was a draw, and we won. We won 1-0 the last.
So and last night they
And it was-
all out for 100. Australia.
Oh, no one's taking you notice that, Colin.
No, they were gone mentally.
No, they're it's. I don't know what they're.
The only two that held on a little bit was Bancroft and Warner. Everyone else fell.
Well, I think Stephen Smith, as I said, I'm saying today, that he is, in my estimation, the second best batsman in the world since Bradman. But now he's going to. His average won't drop down, but he's what's the word? The morals.
Yeah.
No morals at all. Everyone will say, listen, you were fair, sort of a cricketer once upon a time, Stephen, but now we don't want to know you. And it's a shame because he's a good fella. I mean, you'd be the last fella to want to be involved in sort of tampering the ball, wouldn't you?
Well, obviously not.
Well, someone's got into his head. I reckon Lehman's got into it. He said, listen, Stephen, well, get that sort of stuff, we'll knock him over. Unless there's there must be some sort of money involved, Colin.
Some sort of money.
Money,
Yeah,
big money, I'd
well,
say.
they want to win. They want to win at all
No,
costs.
but I think the money might have been.
They want to win at all costs.
And I don't know.
I think Steve Smith's average, he hasn't scored a score since Australia. He's had 4 innings. He's gone down a little bit. He's 61.37. He was.
Yeah, he's had a very ordinary series.
He's up to 63 or 4 or something. But he had an ordinary series. But
He might have been worried about getting that ball fixed up to knock him over. That's what he might have been doing. That instead of concentrating on batting.
yeah, and the Prime Minister, your mate Malcolm Turnbull's come out.
What's
and
he
said,
say? Whatever he says will be all crap.
No, he said
Oh,
he's
no.
shocked and bitterly disappointed.
Oh, good for you. Go and have a lay down. Turnbull, you wouldn't feed him either.
So
But I cannot believe that it's happened, Colin. I thought this must be a dream. But no, it's happened, and it's look. There's going to be a lot of repercussions over this. I can tell you now.
yeah,
It is.
So-
There'll be something. It's got to be money, Colin.
yeah.
It's not the glory. It's got to
No.
be money. I reckon the bookmakers are behind this.
So you've heard it here first, viewers. Barry wants them sacked.
Yes,
And even though he's 1 week ago he would have been the biggest Steve Smith supporter
in the world.
in the world, but he wants him out.
Yep, got to go.
We said it here first. Okay, let's talk about some Cheerios then, Barry.
Yeah, but your Ding, she's not well. She can't hardly lift her arms, Colin.
Yeah.
She can't even put her bras on. You can't put her. God, poor bugger. She's got that many problems with it. So hope you get yourself organised, sweetie, and get the other. Pity I can't give her a massage. I might pop up there later.
Yeah, pop up there a little bit later.
That's what she needs, a good massage.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, PH, Shandy and Carlos. Hope you're going right there, PH. And I just said I rang you last week. Couldn't get. I might give you another ring tonight. See how you're going, son. I hope you're all right. But I've got that all out of my system. My little stuff about Mr. Smith and Mr. Lehman and Warner. I mean, Warner's. Why would Warner be involved in it too?
Crazy. They just want to win. They're obsessed with winning. It's what happens when you can become super arrogant and winning means everything. Win at any
Oh,
cost.
it's got to be some money.
No, it's not money because they get money everywhere.
Well, they get a.
They're loaded.
I think Warner gets $800,000 for the Test series, doesn't he?
Oh, him and Steve Smith are on like $4 or $5 million a year
For the Test for Australia.
for cricket. Yeah. What
One
do
day's
they
on
get?
Test.
$4 or $5 million a year.
Each.
Yeah,
It would be money.
they're loaded.
They wouldn't even be doing it for money.
No.
Unless the
They just
bookmakers,
want to win at any cost. They're
Yeah.
obsessed with winning.
unless the bookmakers have got in their heads and say, listen, David Warner and Steve Smith, there's another $5 million here we're going to pop into your pocket if you like.
Mm.
Well, they've got plenty of money. What are they doing it for? Not for the glory.
Obsessed with winning. They don't want to lose. They like winning. They're fallen in love with winning. And
Yeah, but when you're a sportsman, you've got to be able to put up with it both ways.
Well, they don't like losing. Anyway, so that's a little bit of a rant and rave from us, but
I cannot believe that I'm talking about this today. I really can't because but they done it in the open, in the middle of the ground.
crazy.
I mean, you could go around the
Pretty
toilet
dope.
somewhere, into a toilet or somewhere.
Do it in the toilet.
No one can see you. But anyway, that's all we got for today.
And so that's goodbye for me.
We've filled you in a little bit of information about what's been going on. See you all next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.